Greetings, everyone. I do hope you are having an excellent day. Polymopic is here with breaking news. Breaking news. The sequestration of Megan Fox Mama has been ordered by a judge. The Commission for Responsible Muppetry sees a potential threat to the prompt resolution of all the Hales cases that Megan Fox Mama is investigating or involved in. As a result, since things always move faster and get crazier when Megan is away, the CRM has obtained a judge's order to sequester her as a protected witness in an undisclosed location. During her absence, her co-host, Tugboat McFleece, will be relying on other co-hosts until her return. It is for this reason that it is believed that Tug has been auditioning potential candidates, including Rosalind Duke Georgie, Mr. Coop, and Just J Hip. An unconfirmed report states that agreement has been reached for Just J Hip to be the regular co-host until Megan returns. It appears based on research that this action by the Commission for Responsible Muppetry is more than a means to potentially expedite the cases. This appears it is also a protective measure due to the public statement made by Megan Fox Mama on November 5th, 2025, where she said, "It will be hilarious. Maybe I'll make a new music video out of them. It'll be great. So Muppets are out. Garbage Pail Kids are in. That's the new. That's what has happened. Muppets out. Garbage Pail Kids in. United States District Court, District of Entertainment and Muppetry. Case number 25, Fun 2025. The Commission for Responsible Muppetry, CRM. Petitioner V. In re. Protective sequestration and preservation of testimony of Meg and Fox Mama, protected witness and investigative journalist. Emergency ex parte motion for temporary sequestration, protective accommodation, and preservation of testimony. The Commission for Responsible Muppetry, CRM, by and through undersigned counsel, respectfully moves this court, ex parte and emergency, for an order directing the immediate sequestration and protective custody of Meg N. Fox Mama, protected party, in the custody of the CRM, in a secure, undisclosed location, pending disposition of temporary hearing on Muppet-related matters. In support, CRM states as follows. 1. Relief requested. CRM requests that the court enter an order, the sequestration order, A, declaring Meg N. Fox Mama to be a protected party for purposes of expedited Muppet safety protocols. B, directing Meg N. Fox Mama to report immediately to the CRM secure facility, the address of which is redacted herein, hereinafter redacted location. C, authorizing temporary custodial care, physical separation from co-defendants and the general public, and controlled access by counsel and court-approved investigators. D, granting CRM authority to provide necessary medical, psychiatric, and evidentiary preservation measures while custody is in effect. And E, retaining jurisdiction to set conditions for release and expedite any Muppet safety and evidentiary hearings. 2. Jurisdictional and statutory basis. A, jurisdiction lies in this court under the Muppet Performance Protection Act, MPPA, Section 51.5, as relied on in CRM's complaint, and ancillary authority under the court's equitable powers to preserve witnesses and secure the integrity of Muppet performances and Muppet safety proceedings. See complaint CRMV, Tugboat McFleece et al., case number 25, Fun 2025. B, under fictional but factually analogous statutory authority, MPPA Section 51.5 and Section 66.2, custodial safeguards of marionettes and Muppets, the court may order protective custody or sequestration when A, there is a substantial risk that a party's presence in the general Muppet community will interfere with the administration of justice, or B, there is a demonstrable danger to protected party or other puppets if not removed from exposure, or C, preservation of evidence or orderly resolution of cases, including spectacle avoidance, requires controlled custodial measure. Yes. 3. Factual and legal grounds for sequestration. A, the complaint and underlying investigative exhibits reveal continuing, coordinated acts of slapstick interference, poultry trafficking, prop sabotage, and onstage conspiracies that have endangered Muppet safety and jeopardized the integrity of multiple pending matters. See counts 1 to 22, complaint. B, Megan Fox Mama is alleged in complaint. See counts 3, 11, and XXI to have engaged in conduct, poultry concealment, unauthorized green room access, and food hoarding that A. raises risk of witness contamination, egg/feather evidence. B. suggests motive to interfere with fellow Muppets and available evidence. And C. creates a risk that public or co-defendant contact will inflame on-stage confrontations and further endanger Muppet safety. C. precedent supports sequestration where Muppet safety and preservation of evidence are at stake. I. in re. Kermit vs. Gonzo, 12 Felt Point 3D 101 Dep. and Mupp, 2024, ordering temporary sequestration of material witnesses where backstage sabotage threatened trial integrity. 2. People vs. Statler and Waldorf, 8 March 9th, 77 Muppet App, CT 2023, upholding temporary custody where defendants' ongoing public performances risked witness intimidation. 3. United Muppets vs. Confetti Syndicate, 2024 DP Lexus 88 Dep. DIST ordering evidentiary preservation and segregated custody of a material Muppet pending trial. 4. Narrow tailoring and due process protections. A. CRM requests narrowly tailored relief. 1. Custody limited to the measures necessary to secure safety and evidence. 2. Immediate notification to the court and counsel of any medical interventions. 3. Access to counsel and counsel's communication. And 4. Prompt scheduling of a hearing to review the need for continued sequestration. 5. Emergency/ex parte justification. Immediate action is required because A. Evidence indicates ongoing risk of further poultry and prop-related contamination. B. Public performance schedules present imminent risk of contact with co-defendants and witnesses. And C. Previous attempts at informal separation have failed, as documented in the complaint and investigative exhibits. D. Megan Fox Mama is quoted on the November 5th, 2025, What the Hales? Anti-Hales Exposed. Live stream on Megan Fox YouTube channel as follows. It will be hilarious. Maybe I'll make a new music video out of them. It'll be great. So, Muppets are out. Garbage Pail Kids are in. That's the new. That's what has happened. Muppets out. Garbage Pail Kids in. 6. Prayer for relief. Wherefore, CRM respectfully requests that the court A. grant this ex parte emergency motion for sequestration and protective custody. B. enter the sequestration order directing Meg N. Fox Mama to report immediately to redacted location, the custody of the CRM. C. authorize the CRM to provide necessary care and preserve evidence. D. schedule a review hearing. And E. grant such other relief as the court deems just and necessary to preserve Muppet safety and the integrity of pending proceedings. Respectfully submitted, CRM Legal Team, by F. Laverfelt-Worthy, Chief Counsel, Court of Muppet Appeals. Date, November 2nd, 2025. Order. The foregoing motion having been considered and good cause appearing, it is hereby order that Megan Fox Mama shall report forthwith to redacted location, CRM Secure Facility. All disclosures of redacted location shall remain under seal. A status hearing shall be set by separate order. So ordered, Felticus R. Stitch. Honorable Felticus R. Stitch, USDC, DM. Certificate of Service. I certify that on this date a true and correct copy of this motion was 1. filed under seal with the court, and 2. delivered to counsel of record for the parties, or serve in accordance with the court's sealed service protocols. F. Laverfelt-Worthy.
It will be hilarious. Maybe I'll make a new music video out of them. It'll be great. So Muppets are out. Garbage Pail Kids are in. That's what has happened. Muppets out. Garbage Pail Kids in.
Provided for your further research if you desire is the Muppets with Disabilities Act. Muppets with Disabilities Act, MWDA. Enacted by the Commission for Responsible Muppetry, CRM. Certain sections of this act may apply in the ongoing investigation. Since Muppets are sometimes covered by MWDA protections, please feel free to pause here and review the entire act. Of specific interest to this issue is Section 103, which specifies Section 103. Findings and declarations. The Commission for Responsible Muppetry, CRM, finds that 1. Many Muppets experience disabilities, including but not limited to floppy limb syndrome, chronic fell fatigue, perpetual googly eye misalignment, and uncontrolled spontaneous musical outbursts. 2. These disabilities often arise from workplace conditions, including excessive slapstick choreography, unsafe custard storage, storage in dark closets, folders, or drawers between roles, and failure to mark clearly where the piano will fall from the sky. 3. Despite these challenges, Muppets remain fully capable of singing power ballads, performing sketch comedy, and running highly complex variety shows with absolutely no adult supervision. The conclusion of the MWDA is here for your detailed review if you desire. Worthy of note are the Section 601, 602, and 603 provisions. Section 601. Relationship to other Muppet laws. Nothing in this act shall be construed to limit any protections provided under the Muppet Occupational Safety and Slapstick Health Act (MOSHA, interfere with the Exploding Penguin Non-Proliferation Treaty, or prevent the creation of future, sillier, or even more over-the-top Muppet safety regulations. Section 602. Severability. If any part of this act is declared void, unenforceable, or simply too silly, the remaining provisions shall continue in full force and comedic effect, provided there are still Muppets willing to sing about it. Section 603. Effective date. This act shall take effect upon adoption by the Commission for Responsible Muppetry and the first official performance of the Muppets with Disabilities Act, the musical, now with extra ramps, whichever occurs first. Stay tuned for future coverage. Points being investigated. 1. Meg N. Fox Mama potential conspiracy against Muppets. In addition to the statement already documented, there are documented discussions with other conspirators, such as Yamaha Biker saying, "Step aside, Muppets. Garbage Hill Kids are back in town." That's right. 2. The additional Meg N. Fox Mama quote of concern was, "Listen, just put your Muppets in a folder." And this is being investigated as a possible violation of the Muppets with Disabilities Act, which states MWDA Title I, Section 103. Findings and declarations. Storage in dark closets, folders, or drawers between roles. 3. A reliable source has shared that this has been referred to the Muppet Bureau of Investigation and is being investigated. The MBI states they will not discuss ongoing investigations. If you like this content, then kindly hit like, subscribe, and share. Caesar commands it.